now that I have my forehead, eyebrows, eyeshadow done, I will show you how I do the rest of my foundation now that I've got all the fallout from my eyeshadow cleaned up. I start with the Smashbox Photo Finish Hydrating Under Eye Primer, and it looks like this little tube, but this has lasted me like 6 months already, and there's still like a lot left in here, so I don't know. And I use like about this much, and just wipe it, and you will see why in a second, why I need so much of a base, because I do not go easy on that concealer, girl, let me tell you. So for primer, I've been switching it up. I usually mix, and if you guys are like annoyed by people who mix a million different products, well then you're not gonna like this, but this is just my routine. I've been mixing this L'Oreal Revitalift Miracle Blur and then their Youth Code together, because I feel like together they almost make an exact dupe for the Professional by Benefit. I'll show you what I mean. And I don't necessarily like, I don't know if I've noticed that this makes my foundation last any longer or not. I think maybe it does help a little bit, but mostly I use it because it's a good source of sunscreen and it's all over my face. And so sometimes I don't always use a foundation that has sunscreen. So anyway, I'll just mix it together. So it's got like the tint of the Professional mixed with the Youth Code mixed with the like pore filling of the Revitalift Miracle Blur, and I swear to you makes such a close dupe for the Professional. And I feel like price per ounce is probably cheaper too. But I know you're supposed to pat it in pores, but I put way too much on, so I'm trying to like wipe some of it back off. I'm recently started trying this, the Bare Minerals Faux Tan for face. I mixed it with my moisturizer this morning, and it's, like I got a little sample of it anyway, and I'm not really sure how I like it yet, but we'll see. Okay, so I'm going to take my NARS Light Reflecting Setting Powder. It's the pressed one. I'm almost out of it, and set the primer. I know that sounds really weird, but Goss Makeup Artist shared this tip, and I swear to God, oh, it's pretty darn close. Mommy's almost done. Goss shared this tip, and I was like, thought it was like it sounded like the dumbest thing ever, but it really works. Oh my gosh.
I want a necklace.
What happened to the mustache one that I gave you? All right.
It's with...
Okay, go find it. So next I'm going to mix the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NC15 and NC20 together, and then I'm going to add a dab of the Glamouflage. And I have experimented with so many different under eye concealers and combinations and all this stuff, and this is just what I find to be the best base for my under eyes and cover up all like the discoloration that I have. You can see it, but so I do like about that much. I use a very small amount of the Glamouflage because it is a very creamy consistency, but I just feel like it really helps the coverage of the Pro Longwear, and yeah, I just like the combo. So clearly this is highlighting, and I do blend it like up under my eye all the way to the hairline as a highlight. So this is concealing and kind of highlighting all in one. I will go back and use a brightener, as you guys will see, but for now this is my like concealer base. It's almost the consistency of a foundation. Like this could just be a foundation if I just wanted to do this, and then like maybe use like a BB cream or even just a powder. If I blended it the right way, it could be a foundation because it's got the coverage of one. But I like my full coverage, so and I'm just gonna do this little circular motion so there's not a line there. Then I'm gonna take this P80, this little brush from Sigma, and dot around my nostrils because that's where the redness is. And I find this brush really helps me not use as much product because you can just swirl it and yeah. So I'm gonna get the tip of my nose and the line down, and then I will blend out a little bit towards the bridge, or the sides of my nose rather. And I do have a little pimple right here. And then one little dab, and I'm going to do the same thing on my chin. I know this seems like a lot of concealer, but, and it is, but when you find something that works, and I don't, usually if I have a pimple, I'll go back in and just kind of like, so right now it looks way too white, and it is, so we are not done yet. I'm going to go dampen my beauty blender, and I'll be right back. I'm going to mix.
Actually, it's, or we could just pour this in dress instead.
Oh, I would like to not do that. Okay, so I'm going to mix these 3 products on my hand. It's
like
the
to
CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation. I just went a shade darker, or actually like 3 shades darker for summer, because I've been self-tanning my body. So it's 820 creamy natural. I was classic ivory, and
Actually, it's summer.
thanks, sweetheart. This is the NARS Sheer Glow Foundation in Mont Blanc, which is a great shade match for me in the winter. And then I'm going to add a little bit of this Dream Lumi for luminizing. So a couple pumps on my hand.
I'm tying my hand.
And then I'll just mix it. Well, don't hurt yourself, baby.
I'm not.
Okay. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and start applying it.
Look what I did. I tied my.
Can you let the dogs in, please? They need to be in their cage. So, beauty blender. Back up a little bit. I know the lights kind of wash out my face too. And I'm gonna make sure I get my jawline and go down my neck a little bit, but not too much. So right now, since I've got such full coverage on, like it looks kind of like too light for my skin. I swear in person it looks perfect though. Or at least it will. So that's that. And then I got this MAC Prep and Prime highlighter, and I've normally been using the Radi or the Dream Lumi by Maybelline, and I love this. But today I'm gonna try a new product for you guys, so hopefully this works out. And I'm just gonna go back in under here. Oops, I should probably watch the mirror, huh? Okay, go down my nose. My nose is uneven because I broke it when I was like 12. And that's like a really bad age to break your nose because you're like about to go through puberty and yeah, your features, like your nose and your chin and your bone structure, all that changes in puberty, and so it grew that way with scar tissue and it just didn't grow even. So someday I might go get my nose fixed, but I've kind of grown to accept it and like it the way that it is. So but yeah, that's why I don't draw my line down the middle of my nose. It's more off-centered because my nose is off-centered. So I am really liking this MAC pen. I think that it was $25, so I think that's a pretty good deal considering you get twice as much product. I mixed Bare Minerals Well Rested powder and then the e.l.f. Under Eye Setting powder in this little cap here, and I'm using this e.l.f. small tapered brush. And I was telling Emily Noel 83 that she needed to try this, and I wonder if she did. So if for some reason you're watching, Emily, let me know how you liked it. Okay, so This is what I do. I just pat under my eyes. I don't know why this combination works so well for me. Because it sets it, it mattifies it, but it doesn't take away, it doesn't like dull it instantly like some of the other setting powders do. Oh, this light's washing me out so bad. But yeah. Okay, so next I'm going to wipe off this stuff off my lips so it doesn't look so scary. This is just my natural, like the pigment of my lips, and so looks a little bit less scary. Put some chapstick. All right, I gotta finish up here because my baby's about to wake up. All right, I'm gonna take this bronzer by Benefit. Oh man, I don't like this brush. I washed it and now it's like ruined. That's what I get for trying to take care of my stuff. My cheekbones are naturally really pretty defined, so I think it may seem silly to do this step, but like I said, with all this full cover. Hey guys, sitting in the car with my sleeping baby here with the AC on, so that's what's going on here. I had to cut off filming because my son was kind of needing my attention and we needed to get to school anyway, so that's what we did. Anyways, I wanted to show you the finished face of makeup here in Daylight. So this is kind of what I'm working with. It is very full coverage. It's, you know, it's full face, but I kind of figure I bought the makeup. I have the makeup. I'm not just going to be one of those people that says, oh, well, I'm not going to wear it every day. No, I paid for it. I'm going to wear it. And I feel better when I do anyway. I do have a much quicker, much shorter routine that I can use in a pinch, like if we oversleep or if we, you know, something comes up, we have to leave the house like right then. I have something that's much easier and quicker that I can slap on, but it's not full coverage, it's not full face. And I can film that separately if anyone's interested. But yeah, this is what I do. I could definitely be more detail oriented with blending and like going back, like I forgot to put eyeshadow on the lower lash line, I didn't use mascara, I didn't blend out my blush. My crease is probably really uneven, but when I'm in a hurry in the mornings, the goal is to get it on because I feel like it's better than not doing it at all. So yeah, there's my full coverage foundation routine. And I feel like, I know inside it looks like the lights are washing out my face, so it looks like it was way too light for me, but this is natural daylight, so you can see it's a better match than what it looked like before. Anyways, that is it, and I will see you guys later. Oh, and on my lips is Pink Plaid by MAC, and my cheeks is Goddess by MAC, which is limited edition. The bronzer's Hoola. The highlight is Physicians Formula Shimmer Strips in Vegas Strip. It's like a bronzy golden highlight. But yeah, I will see you guys later. Bye.